Hey, so this is what I promised in the past, that when I do editing, I'll do something at the beginning to kind of tell you what you're going to see here. And this video is when I was in New York City last week. And the biggest part of it, and the most exciting part to me, is when I rented a Citi e-bike Friday afternoon at rush hour, and rode it from where my hotel was near the Flatiron District, and rode it during rush hour all the way to the World Trade Center. And that was really exciting, and you'll see. So I'll warn you about a couple of things. One is that it's very noisy and chaotic, and I'm talking while I'm riding, and you might not be able to hear me very well. I'm just, what can I say? It's Manhattan. I tried using some of the enhancement things on editing, and it just, everything I tried, it sounded worse. So we're just going to go with the raw audio, and hopefully you can hear it. It's more important to see it, though. Now, when I get to the World Trade Center, I think you'll hear me very well. I'm showing you the memorial pools, and then at the end, I'm sitting down and just doing a little talk while I'm early for a dinner, so I'm sitting there kind of burning up some time. But that's what you're gonna see on today's video. Thanks, I'm excited about this. So, back out on the street. The Friends thing didn't work out because I thought it was 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I got back to the room, it was 3. Time got away from me for sure. So now it's 3:45, and I'm trying to find an e-bike to go down to the World Trade Center. I've been to 2 stations with none available. I'm headed to a 3rd one now. It seems to have more available next to a park up here. So I have high hopes that I'll get an e-bike up here. Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. Really nice park. Make sure I'm going in the right direction here. Should be at the end of this block. The app shows there's 7 available here. The last one, there was 1 available, and a woman was just steps ahead of me, and she snagged it. Oh, it's up here. Not available, not available. $30 miles. So we do have one. So we got it. All right. So we'll go to the map and figure out World Trade Center, directions, bicycle, start. And which way do I want to go on 26th Street? Oh, I want to take Madison Avenue all the way down to 29th. Okay. All right, I'm on my way. This one says it's good for 30 miles. That's good. All right. Okay. So there are no throttles on this. You have to pedal, but it's pretty effortless. There's a message here that says avoid truck blind spots. I think that's good advice. And I think it told me 21st Street, so I got a couple more blocks to go. There are lots of lights out here. Hopefully 21st Street's less busy than this one. Fifth Avenue. You think that'll be busy? There's a bike lane on this one. It's getting near rush hour. There's Broadway, and I believe Fifth Avenue will be the next street. And I gotta make sure I'm recording. I am. It'd be such a shame if I forgot to record. And here we go. So you not only got to watch out for traffic, but pedestrians. This is going to be Fifth Avenue unless I'm completely turned around. All right, Fifth Avenue. Whoa, there's a bike path. we want half a mile, and there's a big wide bike path, which is great. But this is Fifth Avenue in New York City, folks. So, does anybody think this seems a little different from my bike rides in Eagle Nest, New Mexico? There's a little bit more foot traffic, that's for sure. Okay, I gotta tell you, this is as much fun as I thought it would be. There's that guy in front of me, I think he's delivering food, that's why he's going so fast. He's trying to make a living on an e-bike. It's a bell? Interesting. I gotta tell you, this bike path thing on Fifth Avenue is pretty friggin' nice. Look at that cute dog. Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
That is the smallest window you could ever have.
So this is 11th, and we have to turn right on 9th Street up here. So we need to be pretty cautious making this right-hand turn across all this traffic on 5th Avenue. Next block. There's the tower ahead. And we're going to be good. And I see a bike path. And we're good, we're on. There's somebody else delivering food. If they don't mess around, they don't fool around. Christopher Street. All good here. We got a bike lane, half a mile. We're on Christopher Street. I just realized one thing I don't want to have happen is to lose an earbud doing this. You see that guy with the skis on the e-bike? That's pretty interesting. I'm not sure I'd do that. According to the thing here, I've only gone a mile so far. It seems like I've gone a lot further than that. And I'm pretty sure I saw the route, and up here we go along the river all the way to the World Trade Center. I'm betting there'll be a nice bike path. The Least Problematic Woman in the World is the name of that show there at that theater. I wonder who she is. UPS, how would you like to be a UPS driver in New York City? Doesn't sound like it'd be too much fun. Really busy street. I'm gonna assume there's a bike path on this right-hand turn. I think I'm gonna walk it across. So they want me to go right and left to get onto a trail, but I think I see the trail right up there.
Not like a
Mile and a half on this trail. That should get us there, I think. And there's the big building, the Freedom Tower. So pretty safe for the rest of the way. And no, I'm not going back by e-bike. I'll take a cab with my brothers and sisters because it'll be nighttime. I gotta tell you folks, it's been a long time since I've had this much fun. This is just great. There's a stoplight that the red light's in the shape of a bike, so I guess they're serious. Am I the only one paying attention to it? Probably. You know what? I'm gonna go. This seems ridiculous. There's no traffic.
C'est quand même une bonne opération.
Oh. Probably could have avoided that big pothole. A skater. It is 4:11, so I have an hour and 20 minutes before I'm supposed to be at the place for dinner, which is a very short walk from the World Trade Center. So I'm doing good, folks. I'm doing really well. I think it's $300 for unlimited rides for a year. If I lived here, I'd definitely be doing that. Because these stations for these e-bikes are all over the place in Manhattan. Probably Brooklyn too, I would imagine. Let's not get distracted by the super tall building in front of you, Rob. Pay attention. Hudson River Park. I think I can dock this thing here. And just walk across the street. That's what I'm going to do. So what I don't know is, do these go anywhere, or is there a special one for e-bikes? I don't think so. $17. That's not super cheap, but hell, it was fun. Much more fun than taking a cab. I think I might have screwed up. I may have to get that e-bike back.
This is a bike road, girl.
Ten minutes walk, okay. Walk. I can handle 10-minute walk. So it's turn right here on West Street, which I will do. Quarter of a mile. Hey, this sport coat that I bought for the event that I'm wearing right now that cost me like nothing, it's perfect for this weather. And my timing is actually impeccable because I'll have to leave to walk to the dinner in 1 hour and 2 minutes to get there on time. And you know what? "44 Warren Street." This is Warren Street. I'm just crossing over right now, and that's where the apartment is. So that's how close it is. Hey, there's a Whole Foods. Tribeca Whole Foods. Yeah, but you know, I know if I lived here, I'd get a lot more exercise, that's for sure. A reassuring voice from Google Maps in my earbuds saying, "You continue to be on the right track, 1/4 mile and you make a turn." And I'm sure it's to the left. Murray Street. And I see eBike docks down there. I could have looked, but to get closer. But I'm okay with getting a little walking exercise. So do not scold me for jaywalking because it's very commonplace in New York. Now it says I'm still on the right track, 800 feet to the next turn. There's the, let me show you the building. Look at that, straight up there. Tallest building in New York. We're still recording, yes. I like how it keeps giving you a reassuring update. 600 more feet. And this is the tower here. When I get up next to it, I'll take the camera off and point it straight up. One World Observatory. So we'll take this off for a second and give you a little vertigo. Isn't that crazy? I'm amazed. It's amazing. Amazing, amazing. Now that was kind of random. The update was 358 feet. And there it is. Absolutely, there it is. So this is the footprint for one of the towers here. If you can imagine, what you're looking at is where that tower came down almost 25 years ago. And in front of us are the names all along the outside of this. They've lost their lives in that horrible thing, horrible event. And we're going to go over to the site of the other tower. It's very close by. It's still giving me directions. I think we can turn that off. I can remember coming here years in the 90s. I went up to the top where you could go outside on the roof of the World Trade Center. I remember doing that vividly. The idea that they would be no more someday was just not something that would ever cross anybody's mind. And here's the second one. More names that go around. There are enough to go around both the memorials here. I'm going to read some names. Ada M. Davis, Cheryl D. Sincock, Antoinette Sherman, Carolyn B. Howman, Sheila M.S. Hine, Donna M. Bowen, Amelia V. Fields, Patricia J. Stacks, Molly L. McKenzie, and Ronald L. Galinsky. I thought my pocket was going to be this. There are people crouched and crowded around a tree, and I wonder what the fascination was. It was a squirrel.
That is too interesting. Every stop is something that you
Ah, an Apple store. Well, I don't think I can resist this. Is anyone surprised? Hi.
Any hat?
No, I just spent thousands of dollars with you guys, so I'm done for a while. But as soon as I buy a MacBook 4 Pro, you come out with the 5, of course.
Oh, I use it for like distance or personal?
It's both.
It's
Hey, so I'm running a little ahead of schedule. I don't want to get to this place early. I don't think they want anybody to show up early. So it is 5:11, and the map says I'm like 5 minutes away. So I'm gonna wait, hang out here for a few minutes, and let me show you what here looks like. It's just a nice little park next to a very, very tall building. World Trade Center is over there, where I just came from. I tell you, that e-bike ride was so much fun. I'm really glad I took the time to do that. You know, when I discovered that I taken more time editing than I thought about saying, forget it, I'll just take a cab with everybody later from the hotel. I'm so glad I did it. And part of it was, it made me a little bit nervous to drive an e-bike that I didn't know anything about through very, very super busy streets in Manhattan. I don't think it gets any worse than that anywhere, at least in the United States. Maybe it's in Tokyo or something, or China. In big cities it may be worse, but it was a thrill, really, to do it. And what helped is there were so many other people out there doing it, that it gave me confidence, and I just really had a lot of fun. And I think I mentioned it cost me $17, which is, you know, that's nothing for a good time plus transportation in New York City. $17, I'll do that all day long. I was thinking there's something I wanted to mention. Oh yeah, hopefully I'll remember when I'm editing to go here and put this in. But when I was having coffee with my brother this morning at the coffee shop at the hotel, we were sitting at a table that overlooked the street. And I just took out my iPhone and took a picture of the street. I gotta tell you, this very interesting thing. I have quite often, I have really good photos. And the reason for the good photos is not my expertise or talent. I'm super lucky. And here's the photo. Please don't let me forget to put it up here, because I'll feel stupid if I say this and there's no photo up there. But I took this photo. You see the woman in her stride there in the framing, and there's like a chicken sticker that's on the plate glass window that I was looking through. I didn't think anything of it. I really didn't. I didn't frame the shot. I just picked up my camera and clicked it. And I posted it to Facebook and Instagram. And pretty soon I got a request from an account on Instagram asking me to give them permission to repost it. On Instagram, to repost something, you have to get the permission from whoever put it out there. And I'm like, I wonder why they're doing that. And I looked at the channel. It was a New York City channel with 155,000 followers. So of course I said yes, but isn't that neat? It's pretty amazing. So the next thing I'm gonna try to do filming wise today is, at some point I'm gonna try to corner my brother Frank And he was, you know, you heard, I don't know how I'm breaking these videos up, but you might have seen a video with my other brother, who is an architect turned astrologist. He lived in New York in the 60s, but so did my other brother. And my other brother has a great story about he came here in the 60s to work as a civil engineer on the World Trade Center. So he's got some, and he also lived in Greenwich Village and lived in a loft, and he's just got great stories about New York City. So I'm gonna try to get a little interview with him tonight. So, boy, let me tell you, it has been a whirlwind ever since I got on that plane in Roswell on Thursday. It's only Friday at like 5 o'clock. And it feels like I've been here a week. I mean, there's just been so much packed into it. And what about Dottie? Some people are thinking that, but my friend author Deborah Dickinson is taking care of Dottie, and she sends me videos and pictures and stories, and Dottie is having an absolute blast staying with Deborah and Finn, her dog, and they're hanging out with Sammy too, Sammy Joe, Frugal's dog. And Frugal's birthday is today. And I got, you know, my sisters are very talented singers, both of them. My sister Margaret was a professional singer. That's what she did for a living, for her adult life. And my sister Annie, although she wasn't a professional, she's a very talented singer and has been in a big choir for years and years and years. And I got her to sing Happy Birthday, to record Happy Birthday to Jana on a street in New York this morning. So that was fun, and I hope she enjoyed that. So anyway, I'll see you when we get to this, I'm sure, a very nice apartment, because there are only nice apartments in this neighborhood. So we'll see you next time I turn it on. I'll be there.
So you might notice that you're not looking at a gorgeous Manhattan apartment right now. It's because when I got there, I decided it would be just a really bad idea to even ask them if they were okay with me filming their beautiful apartment and putting it on YouTube. It didn't feel right. So I didn't do it. I'm sorry. It was beautiful and large, and we had a wonderful time having dinner with my family and friends, and it was a great evening. But that's all of the video today. I hope you enjoyed it, especially that e-bike ride. I enjoyed that. And also, I hope you appreciated the section on the World Trade Center. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.